Time now for Baseball on the Show. We're live at Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. Today, a matchup of NL East rivals between the Miami Marlins and the Washington Nationals. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa. And Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Steven Strasburg is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, the guy they call Strauss is on right now. This guy's lived up to the hype. Former first pick in the draft out of San Diego State University. Won a World Series championship with the Washington Nationals. Might have the best overall package of pitches in baseball. Really good fastball, good changeup, good curveball, and also a good hard slider. 4 pitches he'll throw at any time for strikes. One of the top pitchers in the game, Steven Strasburg.
Miguel Rojas is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
0-1 count and the pitch. Swing and a line drive. But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
Up next, Jazz Chisholm. He's set. Here it comes. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Clear skies this afternoon. 84 degrees is our first pitch temperature. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Chisholm has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Hit out towards second. Reined in. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here. 2 away. Next up, Jesus Aguilar. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's 0 for 5. First offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Back goes Thomas. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Sandy Alcantara gets the ball for Miami in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Into the box, Lane Thomas. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Washington, the center fielder, Lane Thomas.
Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. On the run is Brinson. He's there and records the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, number 3.
Now it'll be number 3. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. Here's the pitch. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Brinson, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Batting third, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
Here now is Juan Soto, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. In his career against this pitcher, he has 7 hits in 17 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Down and away, ball 1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Roll, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters. You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted an inside with good hard stuff.
Runners on first with 1 down. He's running. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Ball's there and he is out. Good throw.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with a steal, but it didn't work out.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Nationals go quietly, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson.
The third baseman, Brian Anderson.
And now the first pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Here it comes, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher, down and away. But that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 home is taken for strike 2. Three and 2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late, had no chance to put that ball in play.
To the plate now, Jesus Sanchez, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Strasburg comes set. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Strasburg has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike two, swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Ready with the 1-2. 2-2.
2 strikes.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even spiffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Next, it'll be Brian De La Cruz. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. Out to second for 1. Relay to Bell. The double play. And that's how the inning ends. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom of the second. And we are tied 0-0. Bottom of the inning now. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Josh Bell.
The first baseman, Josh Bell.
Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate, Yadier Hernandez. He swings and misses. Throw down. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
Oh, now that play fires me up right there. Just an absolute dime of a throw from the outfield. It doesn't get any better than that. You know what? Hats off to the catcher right there. Great job at the dish to handle the throw and get the tag down on him. And they pretty much had to be perfect to cut him down right there.
And up next, it'll be Keibert Ruiz. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Nope. 1-1.
Hernandez stands at first with 1 out.
That's a
Lays
ball.
off the slider that time. 2-1.
1 strike.
He's falling behind now. 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Stepping in now, Luis Garcia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Bottom of the second here with no score. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
2-0 count. The pitch is looked at for the first strike.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
All even now, 2-2. And this is on the ground is short. Could be two. Scooped up, and that's the second out. 2 on, 2 out. And in steps Carter Kieboom to give it a try. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. And he misses again, 2-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches.
Here's the 2-0. 3-0 now.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
Well thrown sinker that time down, but in the strike zone.
1 strike.
He's set. The 3-1 pulled high in the air out to left field. De La Cruz is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Nats leave a pair. We'll move to the third with no score. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's just 1 for 13. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
2-strike pitch from Strasburg. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. And now here is Jorge Alfaro. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
1-1.
One and two as the changeup had him out in front there.
Really deceptive changeup right there. It died right before the plate, and he was left reaching for air.
Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. Fouled off. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full, 3-2.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Back goes Thomas to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now into the box, Sandy Alcantara. First offering on its way.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
0-2 count, and the pitch.
I got the count 1-2.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So now here is Steven Strasburg as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Aguilar is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Lane Thomas now 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the first pitch. Swing and a shot toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Into the box now, number 3, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. In at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Juan Soto to the plate now. Chopped weakly to the left. Struck out in his first at-bat. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
This is hit softly to third. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Comes set, the 0-1, and here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Count is 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Fouled away. And another foul ball.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The set and the 1-2 on the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Nats get a run on the Zimmerman double. We're through 3 in our nation's capital. It's now 1-0 Washington. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Now here's the pitch, and a fastball's in there for strike 1. And it's fouled away. Oh, and 2, here it comes. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Standing in now, Jazz Chisholm, as he will look at a curveball right on the black. Apparently, it's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Strasburg comes set. Here's the 0-1.
Ball.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
That's
No
ball
offer
2.
on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Up next from Miami, Jesus Aguilar. He flew out in his last debut. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman. And there's ball 2 now.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
Lifted down the line in left, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Now this one's hit hard to left field by Aguilar and deep, and the Marlins have their first hit of the game. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that the side is retired. Miami down in order. They're down 1-0. Into the
Leading
box,
off for
Yadiel
the
Hernandez. As the
The
first
left
pitch here is a
field.
bit high, it's ball one. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
That's ball two.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Outside 3-0 now.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
3-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
And that misses for ball four. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Show some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
In now, Caber Ruiz, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. The 1-0 home. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 2-1 home. Hernandez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a two-run shot to left center as the Nats move out in front now, 3-0.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
So now to the plate, Luis Garcia. Swung on but fouled off to the left. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he popped him up. And no one will get this one. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a two-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Carter Kieboom digs in now as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I liked that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Fielded cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
1-0 the count. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Again, another foul ball. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's 3-0 Washington. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. All the way up and down the lineup, he said he's seeing swings break down and result in soft contact. He said some of that is pitch selection, some of it is poor swing mechanics, and some of it is a lack of focus. But either way, the message down here is that they need to find ways to make adjustments in the box, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The third baseman, Brian.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Brian Anderson will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And he'll come back with 1 in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. The 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th. Digging in will be Jesus Sanchez. Worked a walk his first time up. From the stretch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Sanchez bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. The 2-0 on the way.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Ball even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from it.
And now, Brian De La Cruz. First pitch on its way.
Ball one.
And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Hit hard up the middle. Step on the bag for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They trail in this one 3-0. So it's back to the top of the order now. And here's Lane Thomas into the box.
The center fielder, Lane Thomas.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Late that time for a strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And that's the first down. Next, it'll be number 3. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Now here's the pitch. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Brinson, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Next to hit is Juan Soto. A strikeout and a line out for him so far. Now here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a
swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. But they're on top by a count of 3-0. So now into the box is Lewis Brinson. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
1-1.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
To the plate now, Jorge Alfaro. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Bases are empty, 1 man out. It's 1-2.
I got the count.
He
1
is
and
in
2.
complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Garrett Hooper.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, not great. He's 1 for 8. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Everything this guy throws moves. That 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
Bouncer up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Stepping in now, Miguel Rojas. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
2-0.
Non-competitive pitch right there runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
From the belt, the pitch. Now a little looper down the left field line. And that'll get down for a base hit.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
Standing in now, Jazz Chisholm. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Cooper over at second. Rojas at first. 2 out in the inning. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
1-1. He struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair. They trail it here 3-0. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point.
Richard Blyer enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for the Marlins, number 35, Richard Blyer.
Stepping in once again is Josh Bell. His prior history versus this arm. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1.
Bell.
Set and the pitch. Blyer, a native Floridian. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way into big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
The 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball back outside. Ball.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
The 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that will end up a foul ball. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
At the plate, Yadiel Hernandez, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-2.
That's the ball.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-2. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Now
Caber Ruiz will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Now the 0-1. Popped him up. Aguilar is there for it. And that retires the side. Nationals gone in order. But they lead it 3-0. Seventh inning ready to roll. And here comes the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar. Pitch on the way. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
So he sets him down swinging. Jesus Aguilar becomes the first out of the inning.
Anderson.
Into the box, Brian Anderson. as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Strasburg comes set. Here it is on 1-0. Hard hit towards center. Thomas is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Now to the plate, Jesus Sanchez. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
No strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
In now, Brian De La Cruz. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Here it comes on 1-1.
Ball 2. Ball, that's it.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
Next to dig in, Lewis Brinson, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch as he hits one on a line to left field. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Marlins strand a pair. Still down 3-0.
7th inning stretch.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Zach Thompson will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Magneuris Sierra will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Luis Garcia. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
So now to the plate, Carter Kieboom, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. And he misses with it, 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And now a pitch on the way. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So the next to bat will be Steven Strasburg. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First pitch of the AB on its way as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton a little bit, we got ourselves some action.
1-2 to the Nationals pitcher. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They lead it 3-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
The catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
First delivery to him. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
To the plate now, Magneuris Sierra, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, not great. He's 1 for 8. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Alfaro on at first, nobody out. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. The second for 1 on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Next up is Miguel Rojas, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
0-1. Here's the pitch.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
The 0-2 once more.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Sam.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Marlins down quietly. They trail in this one 3-0. Now at the plate, Lane Thomas. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So stepping in is number 3. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Now the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. And it's fouled away. Another one sent foul. Here comes another 0-2. Popped up. Aguilar in foul ground, and he makes the catch for the second out. So next to hit is Juan Soto. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Ball 2.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Here's the pitch. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB now. Played off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
0-1's the count.
Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Nationals leave one, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Striding in is Jazz Chisholm. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Jazz Chisholm.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hard hit at third. Reined in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Stepping in next, Jesus Aguilar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on the way. And the fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Now the 2-0. It is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Fastball well outside.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game. Ready now for the Marlins, Brian Anderson. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
From the stretch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
3-0 to him now. 2 out, nobody on. That one's in there, 3-1.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Now the National skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to do it now for Steven Strasburg. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Kyle Finnegan takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 67, Kyle Finnegan.
Jesus Sanchez will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. Anderson, the runner at first with 2 gone. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Miami down to their last strike. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
Next, here is Brian De La Cruz. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he takes ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
A strike, and it's 2-1. From the stretch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it sure feels good to shut somebody out. This was a 3-0 game that featured a lot of great pitching and timely hitting, which made the difference in this one.
3-0 the final score in this one today. The Nats led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Steven Strasburg takes home the win. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Marlins, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.